Hi everyone! In this video, let's dive into the basics of 3D Inflate tool in Adobe Illustrator. We are going to make a 3D image out of a flat icon, and I will show to you how to set up multiple light sources in your object. So let's get started! So from this flat shape of hot dog, we are going to make the 3D one. So let's drag and drop one, resize it a bit bigger, and now I have to expand this flat shape and one by one make it 3D. So go to the panel, choose Inflate. As usually my computer is a bit slower, so sometimes you will have to wait with me until it responds. We go to materials and drag metalness. In this case I want it to be a little bit more reflective or more metallic. Roughness it will remain the same. So now I want to move the light on left top corner so we can see it a little bit more, because now it's the band, we can't see it, so it's difficult to make something interesting with it, but we still have to. So okay, the light I can see now a little bit better. Let's wait. Let's go to the sausage, and in here we will see better our 3D effect, and it will start to look already more with volume. I still leave roughness and just put a little bit more metallic, as I find it looks better like that. All the rest I leave the same, and positioning the same. So the light one, as it's sausage, should be a little bit more in red-orange spectrum. And again, left top corner, we all imagine, I will imagine that the light comes from upper left corner, and then another one light or maybe reflection from the surface will come from the right down corner. So we will put two lights in the object. In the first one we didn't do because you can't see it, but here still we need to put some intensity in the middle, and second light after I can still do my adjustments. It's just better when I put light like this, and after we see. Let's see second band, because it's more interesting, and here I can finally put second reflective light, and it will make it much more interesting. So the color, let's say orangey, and I rotate and move my light to the left corner. That's how I said it would, like this, all the light aligns together, all together in the same direction. I have quite a few flat icons like this of food, so I will make probably a set or kind of a series of 3D icons like this, because I like how the result came out. second light. Now it's a little bit difficult to achieve the right proportions in ambient light and intensity, because kind of it starts to look too plasticky, but I wanted to look more interesting and the light should look realistic, like on 3D icon. To experiment, you can try to experiment with some textures, but in this tutorial I am not doing it because I think that here I want to just to concentrate on making the light in the right directions how I want it, and just to show you that it can look 3D even without any texture, just nice 3D icon, nothing fancy, no materials touched, just a little bit of metalness, roughness the same, and it's already a good result. Normally for my work as a vector graphic designer, I will not make these 3D effects for my everyday job, because all of these effects I would do in vector mesh and maybe blend tool, because it's raster effects, and I do different type of things. And in this vector graphics, I would probably do texture because it would look even more realistic, more food-like, let's say. On this one, not only I need to put light, but I also will need to make a shadow. So now let's adjust the light color, and have to remember to make a shadow as well. I really like this tool. It's fun part of it. It's to play with light and see how it can make nice effects just with few clicks, because when you use mesh or blend or other tools, it takes you much longer to achieve same effects. And if you need in your work to do something fast, this is actually a great tool to do. So you can achieve interesting results, and you can experiment on different flat icons and make them 3D shape. So here I'm still adjusting the light, because it's a bit more tricky, and probably later we'll have to put it into perspective, this shape, because for the moment it's missing shadows and a lot of stuff, and it doesn't look so 3D as other shapes that we did. So now it's just trying to tweak and move the scales to see how it's going to work the best. I switch on the shadow because in this case we will need it, and it will help us a little bit with making it look more 3D. Here make sure that it's behind an object chosen, and we wait and see how it looks. As I said, we go back to object and make changes in perspective. Like this, it lies down better on the surface. I will try to play a little bit with this tool and see what results I will reach. And also I will work further on the light of the buns, and maybe I will make it look even better, maybe more shiny, or add another light. Let's see, it's just a matter now of enjoying the process and seeing what looks the best. Don't forget to think which light source you have, which color of light source you have, what is the color of your object, and how two of them play together, because it will make difference in your illustration when you do more mindful process about the light and how it is lying down on your object. To make it even more 3D looking, let's make a shadow. Let's go to ellipse tool, create an ellipse, then Alt hold and let's create the second ellipse and expand it, make it white. The inner ellipse, let's change the color for a little bit darker, shadow looking like. Press OK. Then let's make blend using a shortcut cut, adjusting the shadow this way. And here we do specified steps. I usually do around 50. Let's see how it looks. It looks fine, so we do 50. Here let's adjust a little bit our shadow. The outer shadow, which is color white, we can put opacity to 0, like this the shadow will be softer looking. And multiply in case we want to use also second shadow, or put this picture on another background, and like this it will blend better. I made a copy of this shadow and adjusting it, make it a bit smaller. Here I basically will make a few adjustments to this shadow and it's going to be done. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new and useful. Thank you for watching, and if you want to learn more about vector illustration in Adobe Illustrator, check out my other videos. And don't forget to practice and experiment with your own works. You got this. See you in the next one. Bye!